Hi there, my name is Mr. Warris. I'm the lead practitioner in maths and I'm here to tell you about the maths GCSE. So when you're in year 10 and in year 11, you'll receive 8 lessons per week. You'll be assessed at the end of each block and at the end of each half term with a written assessment. Sometimes they're calculator, sometimes they're non-calculator. We try and mix it up so you get plenty of practice for the final exams at the end of year 11. There are 3 final exams at the end of year 11. One is a non-calculator paper and 2 are calculator papers. And each of those are 1 hour and 30 minutes long. So what you're going to learn about in maths? Well, the main thing you're going to learn is how to think analytically and how to have better reasoning abilities. Now, obviously, these are going to benefit you in every single area of life, but especially they're going to help you develop problem-solving skills. These problem-solving skills are going to be applicable to any course you go on to study at college or university, and in the workplace, problem-solving skills are something that employers value extremely highly. So what else will we learn about? Well, maths is essentially about the world around us. It's what it describes, and it helps us to appreciate it. And you can kind of think of being in the world and not knowing maths as being a bit like walking into an art gallery and keeping your eyes closed. You're not going to be able to appreciate it. Maths is everywhere in nature. Bees use hexagons when they're creating their hives. The Fibonacci sequence, which is a very famous sequence of numbers in maths, is seen everywhere in nature. It's in pine cones, it's in shells, it's in flowers, it's literally everywhere. And from that, there's something called the golden ratio, which is derived from the Fibonacci sequence. And that is it's used in architecture. It's used to design things that essentially we find aesthetically pleasing. The golden ratio basically looks good and it's what the human eye appreciates, and that's all based from maths. You've probably heard of pi. Well, pi is in circles, but it's also in rivers. You can see it in the curvature of rivers. It's literally everywhere. And so to not appreciate maths is to essentially not be able to appreciate the world and understand the world all around us as you might, which would be a real shame. So where can maths take you? Well, if you want to become a mathematician or a scientist, then maths is extremely important. You're going to need all the skills that you learn. For example, hypothesis testing. Scientists, they create a hypothesis, an idea, then they test the idea, and that's a lot of maths is involved in that. But then you've got other careers such as engineering, finance, computing, huge growth industry, computer programming, economics. But basically every single career uses maths, everything. You're always going to need basic arithmetic, and obviously you're always going to want to know that your paycheck's okay. Maths can help you with your finances. It can help you understand mortgages. It can help you not get into debt. And if you do need to borrow money, it can help you understand how to get the best possible deal. It really is one of the most useful subjects you can do. Specific careers include aerospace engineer, economist, computer programmer, financial analyst. All the people that earn the big bucks in the city, a lot of them did maths. Actuary, to become an actuary, which is in the insurance industry, statisticians, cryptographers to do with code breaking or creating codes. So all the stuff we do on the internet, all these encryptions that we use, that's all based around maths. So even if you don't want to do any of those careers, you're going to need maths to get into college. So you can't get away from that, I'm afraid. Okay, thank you for your time.